and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Pulls it, fired complete. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for the marker. And some great 4th down defense against the run. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Berry. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Berry. He's got enough. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Turns up, it's Denmark. Could not make his way to the corner. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
The Hokies decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Berry. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Moves to his right. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's open. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Going to the run, it's Berry. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A run for the quarterback. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brought down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Turns it upfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Denmark. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 2nd and long here. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Under pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. In the backfield, it's Berry. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Hits inside, it's Berry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the 2nd level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, then he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Whip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, it's Berry. Maybe some room here. Down he goes.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. LSU lining up 1st and goal. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for running room. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Hokies sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Hokies in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he avoids the sack.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to pass on second down. Just barely got rid of it.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snapped on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air, it's Van Buren trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make something happen. Quarterback gets enough. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. And the returner will be dragged down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And off to Jones. Got the first down. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 24 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Eagles, with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
From deep, it's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And down he goes. Well protected for a while. That rush got to him, and it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The give. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pop the draw. Got the 1st down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last. Got some room to run. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on first down. Extending the play. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Hokies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Rush is on. Slips. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Caught on the outcut. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, gonna throw it. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. Run ends there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He gets a hand on it. Final play of the quarter coming. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looks as if he's going to run it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Thomas. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. And off to Jones. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running inside, it's Jones. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Trying to make 1 miss. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Back to throw, it's Van Buren. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Great job in the open field making that tackle on defense. You know, you'd like to think your running back in space could make that guy miss on third down, but really nice job with the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Lets it fly. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Tigers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Van Buren. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
On the move. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Sells the run, lost a pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Hokies! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Powers forward. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They're all over him. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir, we're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.